right. Okay, it is Sunday, August 20th. Welcome everybody to the community call for Kelly Heimbach, Polly Breithoft, and myself, Alexandria Cowell. We are so excited that you joined us tonight. We are talking about the Rejuvity Skin Care line, and I'm really excited about this because this is really just a hidden gem of the Isagenix line. If you are not using Rejuvity products, I guarantee you by the end of this call, you're going to want to run out and buy some because it's really an amazing product line. For those of you that don't know me very well, I am very passionate about clean products for my skin, for my home, for my kids, to put in my body. And so I've really been on a mission for probably the last 2 years to really clean up all of the household products that we use in my house. And I did not give Rejuvity a try right at the very beginning because I was hearing so many wonderful things about the Isagenix nutrition that I really did not want to take my focus away from there. So about 6 or 7 months ago, I started to one by one incorporate the Rejuvity products. And I was kind of a bit of a skincare snob, and I knew it worked for me, and I've got kind of wacky skin to deal with. And I was ready and I was comfortable doing it because I was having that great Isaglow that everybody talks about when you drink the shakes. And so I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to try out some products, and I really love them. I started with one product and then it morphed into two, and now I'm using them all. So I just love that. Before we get into that, I just want to do a couple of housekeeping things. So the first thing I want to talk about is the ISA Warrior group. If you are not part of that group, there is a group that is being kind of co-led by corporate and some of the top leaders like Susan Sly, Kathy Cooper. They're actually kicking off the group tomorrow. And if you go onto Facebook and you search ISA Warrior, if you are a business builder, even if you're not a business builder and you just want to know what it's all about and what is this hype and all these people that just keep making millionaire and all this amazing stuff, by all means, come on, and we'll approve you to be in the group. It's I checked earlier today, and I think it's at around 4,800 people. So it's very big, and they're just going to be coaching us through the 90-day action plan, and the lineup of leaders they have is amazing. So if you're not part of the ISA Warrior group, definitely put that down as a to-do a to-do list. Next, if you haven't submitted your commitment form for your 90-day action plan, be sure to get that into your leader. And if you're not part of Cindy Walters' 90-day action plan group, then get with your leader and we can make sure that you are added to it. Next free enrollment ends tonight. You probably all know, so if there's any last minute folks that you need to be messaging and letting them know, hey, sometimes that sense of urgency, that last push in the last 3 hours, 4 hours of the night is all that it takes for some people to just say, oh my goodness, I need to get on board. I need to open up my free annual wholesale membership account, and I'm ready to get healthy. I'm ready to get started. And whether you're a business builder or not, we all know somebody who needs to get healthy, and this is a great time to help them out. Cookies and Cream is supposed to come out this week. Got our fingers crossed. We brought back 6 canisters from Celebration, and we are down to 2. And it was a sad day in our house yesterday because the 30 canisters of chocolate mint that we bought in November, we used the last one yesterday. So we really need a seasonal shake in my house this week. So just some things on the horizon to be thinking of for this week, action items to be looking at, and just some last housekeeping items. And again, Kelly is going to be taking attendance for people that are on the call tonight, and you will have the ability to win a Rejuvity sample pack, which is one of these. It has 7 samples inside, and this will last you about 2 to 3 days, although I was in Vegas for 7 days, and I barely went through 2 full Rejuvity things like this. So it actually will probably last you longer. So this would be a great opportunity for you to try out the entire Rejuvity system. So I'm going to go through that in a second. But first, let's start off with Rejuvity. So Rejuvity is a premium skincare line that Isagenix makes. And you may be saying, well, I've got my skincare that I love, and you know what? I did too, and I still do. It didn't make me stop loving the skincare I was using, but I was really interested, one, in, hey, being able to get BV for the products that I was using for my skin, and 2, I loved the idea of being able to offer a clean product to my customers who were using the nutrition, who had that great Isaglow that we all know about so well, and be able to say to them, listen, I've got some these great products that nourish your body from the inside out, well, we can have also these great products that take care of your skin from the outside in. Just a few fun facts about your skin. Your skin weighs approximately 8 pounds and covers about 22 square feet. So you probably all know it's the largest organ, and what we put on it is so important. And so one of the things that I love about Rejuvity is that it is a plant-based or botanical-based product. And I'll tell you something, I initially kind of hemmed and hawed about trying it because I didn't know how effective it could be if it was plant-based. However, the longer that I've tried to live clean and put clean products on my skin, in my body, I really thought I've got to give them a try because it's a good product. It's free of parabens, phthalates, sulfites, artificial fragrance, colors, so all the things that can irritate oily skin, combination skin, rosacea, all of the common skin allergies, eczema. These products don't irritate those things because we don't have the common skin irritants in them. So that's the first thing, is you could feel really good about it. The next thing is, this is not on par with like Clearasil. This is a premium skincare product, and you can see that right down to the packaging. The packaging is beautiful. It's simple. It's spa-like. Okay, it's this beautiful soft sage green and white. And we're going to talk about the ingeniousness of the packaging, because Isagenix really spared no expense when it came to developing a great product. So I want to hold something up, and I don't know if it's going to be backwards. Is it going to be backwards? Oh, it's backwards. Yeah, it's totally backwards. It's not backwards? Hold on. Is that backwards? No, it's not. Okay, because it's backwards to me. So I wanted to show you this. This is the Rejuvity clinical study.
It's not backwards to us.
It's not? Okay, good, because it's backwards to me. Okay, perfect. So these are the Rejuvity clinical study results, and I want you to see this number right here. Over 95% showed clinically measured improvement in skin texture and moisturization. 81% showed clinically measured improvements in the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles. And then it goes on and on and on, 95%, 84%. So this was a 4-week trial. So we're talking about these amazing results were appearing in a clinical trial they did of 3,000 people. And these were the results that appeared in 4 weeks. So that's really something amazing. And if you're on the call right now and you are like me, you know, kind of heading into your 40s, or maybe you're part of the START group, the 18 to 35 range, and thinking, well, I don't know if I need that, or I don't know if I'm too old or too young for that, I have some really amazing statistics for you. So the first thing is, I'm going to mute whoever's not on mute. Okay, everyone's on mute. That was weird. Okay. So the first thing is that the skincare industry is growing by leaps and bounds in the world. 5 years ago in 2012, the skincare industry, just skincare, I'm not talking about toiletries, I'm not talking about cosmetics, just skincare, brought in $96 billion. Okay? Last year in 2016, it was $121 billion. Next year, it's projected to be $127 billion, and 5 years from now, it's projected to be $154 billion. So what does that tell us? It tells us that people are getting more and more tuned in to their skin and to skincare. There's a lot of things that are aging us, folks. The pesticides and, you know, eating GMOs and environmental pollution and toxins. There's a lot of things that are aging us. So we really want a product that's going to take good care of our skin. Now, a really interesting trend is the age group and the generations that are driving the skincare market are actually the millennials, which are the 15 to 29-year-olds, and the Gen Xers, which is, I would technically fall into that. So it's really interesting because the millennials, this is a really interesting stat that you're probably going to be surprised, but maybe not, because I think we might have some millennials on the phone right now. 57% of millennials are using anti-aging products. 57%. I was not thinking of this when I was 15, 16, 18, 25. I just probably started, I'm 39, and I probably just started thinking of anti-aging products in the last 5 or 6 years. I really wish I had been using them all along. But the interesting thing is 57% of millennials use anti-aging products daily and 28% weekly. So over 85% of millennials are using anti-aging products at least weekly. What does that mean for you? That means that is a huge market of people that are looking for great premium skincare. And so the importance of knowing your products it's never been more evident than now, okay? Gen Xers, well, we know better, and 68% of us are using anti-aging products daily, 28% weekly. So again, we're getting closer to the 90% range, but you know, preventative is so key in a lot of these things. So we're gonna talk about these products. We're gonna talk about the affordability of them, and we're gonna talk about why it is that happens. So let's talk a little bit about millennials for a second. So the millennial population, and I'm just barely not a millennial, but the millennial population is really a population of folks who are always looking for what's hot and what's new and what's trendy and what's hip, and you know, a kind of a little bit of I want to get something before my friend does, or I want to be able to introduce someone to something new before they catch it themselves, or I'm just hearing the buzz about this somewhere or on social media and I want to have it in my hands. That's kind of the mentality of the millennials. They're not as careful as the baby boomers and the Gen Xers. So the cool thing about that is, you know, they're more willing to take a chance on a product, but they want to see results. So the Gen Xers, we're at an age where we're saying, you know what? I need me some anti-aging right now. What can you give me? And I want to see some results too. And I want it to be affordable, and I want it to be clean, and all these things. And so that's a tall order. So believe me when I say to you that Rejuvity fits all of these things. It's just an amazing product. So the catalog will give you all the descriptions of the products. So I'm not going to go into a lot of detail. I'm going to talk more about the actual regimen of using the Rejuvity products, give you some interesting facts about each thing. And then we'll talk about the nutrition you can be using as well that partners with Rejuvity, and then we'll take some questions after the call. So let's start with my favorite product, and my favorite product is the Essential Youth Serum, and this is it right here. Okay, and the Essential Youth Serum, so and it's cracked because my 4-year-old thinks it's fun to play with my cosmetics. So this is the Rejuvity Essential Youth Serum. So a couple things about this. It's intelligent packaging, which means it's an air pump, and you probably can't see, but mine is right about to there right now. You can see when you're almost done, okay? And all you need, it tells you 1 pump. Yeah, I use 3. And the reason I use 3 is because I like to put it from here to here, okay? I put it on my neck, I put it on my chest, and I put it on my face. There's nothing that I don't love than coming in from a day at the beach. I live 3 blocks from the ocean, and taking a shower and then putting on my anti-aging cream. So this is the Essential Youth Serum, and they say that all of these products are packaged for about 30 days of use, and I've had this for 2 months. And I'm not stingy with it. So this is awesome, this Essential Youth Serum. Now, let me back up now and let's walk through the products in the proper order that they're supposed to be used. So I'm gonna show you inside the little sample pack, you get 7 products, love it. And they're in order, which is so nice. So the first thing you get is the Purifying Cleanser. Now, a couple things about the cleanser. The cleanser is not a makeup remover. So if you wear makeup that stays on a long time, and I have very oily skin, so I try to find makeup that clings to my face, then you're gonna wanna kind of give your face a swipe a little bit. I like to cleanse with coconut oil, and so, but I don't like the residue afterwards, so I'll just like slap on some coconut oil, melt everything down, wipe it off with a wet face cloth, and then I use the Purifying Cleanser. It's very, very gentle. And you can use a little bit, lather it up a little bit, and then, you know, and then clean. The next thing we have is the toner. I know that you're getting like a terrible glare right now. There we go. Is the toner. And what I do with the toner is I just do a couple squirts on my fingers, and I just like pat it all over like this. And most people probably know that a toner goes onto like a cotton pad, and then it just cleans away the rest of the residue or debris off your face. You can do that too. I like it to just kind of soak into my face. It doesn't have any alcohol in it. And so I just kind of pat it all around like that, and I just let it soak in. So then the next thing I do is my serum. And again, 1, 2, 3, because I'm not stingy with my youth serum. And I pat it everywhere except around my delicate eye area, okay? And then at that point, leave everything alone for about 5 minutes. go make lunches for the kids for tomorrow, go, brush your teeth, do your hair, get your jammies on, whatever. Give it like 5 minutes to just like soak in, let all that goodness soak in. Here's a little tip that I like to do. I usually have a little bit left on my hands and I rub them here. Okay? Because as you get older, you millennials won't know this now, but as you get older, you get age spots and you get crepey, saggy skin. So rub the extra stuff right there. Okay? That's a fun thing to do. And then after that, you're going to do your eye cream. And the eye cream is just in a little thing like this. And I will tell you, you need like half a pump. This is lasting me forever. It's like right here. I don't know if you can see. I'm at like, I've got 2/3 left. So all this is left. And I've had this for 6 weeks, I think, long time. So the age defying eye cream, just around here, okay? Just like that, you dab, never rub, just dab, 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 dab. You get rid of your crow's feet, you get rid of your wrinkles, all that lovely stuff. Although I'm not making claims because that would not be compliant. Okay, so then the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna put your night cream on. There is a renewing night cream here. It might tingle a little bit. It's got a tiny little bit of retinol in it. It's encapsulated retinol, and this is really cool. So when the retinol comes out of the pump, it actually gets encapsulated with a little bit of coconut oil. And so it goes on, it glides on your skin, and the encapsulation prevents it from drying up really fast or absorbing into your fingers. It goes into your skin. So again, they have really thought about everything. It's awesome. And then that's it. You're good. You are good. Let it soak in so it doesn't all rub off on your pillow, and go to bed. And then, of course, you wake up beautiful. So it's perfect. Now we're done. We can finish the call. But kidding. So the next day, you're going to want to wake up and wash again with your purifying cleanser. And then I use the youth serum twice a day because, again, not stingy with the youth serum. I love the youth serum. So I use it twice a day. If you're a millennial, you may not want to do that. If you have sensitive skin, you may want to ramp up to that, but you can definitely use the youth serum twice a day. And then your eye cream. And then we have this amazing moisturizing day cream. And guess what? It has an SPF in it, which is amazing. So you don't have to put a gloppy sunscreen on your face. It absorbs really nicely. Your makeup glides on over it. Perfect. So the last thing in the Rejuvity line is, and I have a full one here so I can show you what it looks like, this is honestly one of my favorite things. I have oily skin. Because I have oily skin, I get buildup of dry skin around my nose, a little bit in here, because oily skin just doesn't turn over as fast. You get a buildup of cells, and people who have dry skin will find that they flake as well. So this is the Bamboo Exfoliating Polish, and I said the serum was my favorite product. This is probably number 2. So it's this little tube like this. This was the very first product that I tried, and this is a new bottle. The first bottle I bought is still downstairs in my shower, and it's probably 3 or 4 months old. So that's been an amazing product. So a couple things. If you are talking about the Bamboo Exfoliating Polish to somebody and they say, oh, I've got this kind of skin or this kind of skin, a couple things to keep in mind. If somebody has oily or combination skin, they should not use this more than like twice a week. And the reason for that is oily skin is very excitable skin. And excitable skin means you don't want it to go into overproduction of oil. Okay, we don't want that. We want to balance people's skin out. We want them to feel like they're brought into a nice sense of equilibrium. So 1 or 2 times a week. If someone has dry skin or normal skin, they can do 2 to 3 times a week. And again, you're going to want to, they're going to want to try things out, or you yourself, I highly recommend you get these products and try them out. I wouldn't recommend you use them with any kind of like a Mia or a circulating face brush, because you will really feel like you are buffing off the top layer of your skin, okay? This is gentle, but the bamboo in it is definitely effective. So you're not going to want to scrub too hard at your skin, because we don't want to tear that skin. It's so delicate. So that is an overview of all the products. So let's talk a little bit more about the next product that is not really part of the Rejuvity line, but should definitely be in your regimen, and that is Isa Sun Guard. Can you see that? Oh, here we go. Isa Sun Guard. Now, I've got a new one here because the one I have open right now, the label's all worn off and stuff because I use it a lot. So I have to sing the praises of this. First of all, I buy it in batches of 6, so I get a 10% discount. Now, those of you who are friends with me on Facebook know that at the beginning of the summer, I was on a hunt for the perfect mineral-based sunscreen. And I'm going to tell you something. Isagenix comes through again. This spreads nicely. And if you've ever tried to use mineral-based sunscreen, you know it's like spreading yourself with like diaper paste. If you've ever tried to like spread diaper paste on a kid's butt, or if you've ever tried to spread zinc oxide that only supposed to go on your nose, you spread, and my kids are complaining because I'm ripping off a layer of the hair off their skin because it hurts. And so you definitely want to try this. It glides on and then it absorbs. I don't know how they made that happen with a mineral-based sunscreen, but they did, because Isagenix is magical. So it has aloe vera in it. It has green tea. It has chamomile. Why is that important? That's all stuff that's going to be very gentle and soothing on the skin. It's an SPF 30. And again, did I mention it's mineral-based? And why is that important? For those of you that are just using Copper Tone or Hawaiian Tropic or something that smells like Hawaii, and believe me, I love those too. Those are chemical-based sunscreens, and the way that those work is that they sit on your skin and they penetrate your skin and they create a sun barrier. Now, that in itself is not a problem because you do get the reflection of the UVA and the UVB rays, but chemical-based sunscreen is a lot of different things. If you use a spray, there's an inhalation risk. If you use it on your skin, there's a chance it can change actually some of the genetic makeup of your skin. It's not a healthy sunscreen to use. This is a sun block. It sits on the surface of your skin and the sun rays bounce off of it. So nothing is being absorbed into your skin except the aloe, the chamomile, the green tea, all that amazing stuff. And it rubs in, and it's not like, you know, rubbing chalky paste. And so I love that. The active ingredients are zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. So you always want to see those oxides in a mineral-based sunscreen. If you see avobenzone, oxybenzone, those are your chemical-based sunscreens, and those are things you do not want on your skin. So Isis Sun Guard for the win. Love it. Get some. Okay. And then the last two products, and I don't have both containers because one's in my shower, but the Isagenix Isodermix body wash and ultra hydrating hand and body cream make a beautiful gift if you're looking for Christmas gifts for people. This is a nice affordable set that you can get for people. The body wash, let's start with that, extremely gentle. You can even use it on babies. You can use it as a shampoo if you're out of shampoo. It is free, again, of the parabens and the sulfates and all those things that can get in and be endocrine interrupters in your system. You can Google that later if you don't know what that is, because it's a bad thing if your skincare does that. And the nice thing about all of these products is that they have a light scent. And I want to tell you what those scents are made of, because it's not artificial fragrance, it's not perfume, but everything has a really nice light scent. So you have fruit extracts from watermelon, apple, tangerine, orange, lemon, and they just all make everything smell so, it smells like a spa when you use these products. People on the call who use these products can probably attest to that. It smells like a spa, it feels like a spa. You're just like, oh my gosh, I'm so amazing that I get to treat myself with these products, and I get paid for it. It's just an amazing thing. So we love that. We love those products. So, okay, we've talked about the skincare line. If you have questions, you can pop them in the chat. Melissa, using your $200 Isabody to purchase the kit, that's amazing. That's actually what I did the first time. Totally think that that's great. Well, the second time. The first time I only purchased the bamboo polish, and then I used my Isabody. So let's talk about some of the products in the nutrition line that you definitely should be incorporating into your regime. Some of my favorite things anyways. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about, and I'm obsessed with this product, and I talk about it all the time, and there's a good reason for it, because it's really an amazing product, is our Isagenix. Okay, so you need to get a canister, or you can get packets, okay? And I like to keep both, because if somebody wants to try them, then I can give them that. I don't have to like take a scoop and like put it in a Ziploc bag and be like, no, really, try it. It's okay. So these products are great for, these little packets are great for that. So Isagenix recommends one of these servings a day. You get 9 servings of super greens. And when I say super greens, like this is power packed punch, 30 different super greens, chlorella, spirulina, blue algae, cilantro, gosh, you name it. Every single, I don't even know we had that many green things in the human world that were edible, but we do, and they're all in here. So that's amazing. I actually do not do 1 serving a day. I do 3. And there's a reason for that. So greens, any kind of green supplement, what they're known for, and one of the things that they're really amazing at is they're packed with something called phytochemicals. Phytochemicals are responsible for, one, they create a slight natural sunscreen barrier on your skin. And the reason why, it doesn't mean that it replaces sunblock. What it does, though, is it prevents the absorption of free radicals. So all those harmful sun rays that come down, they get into your skin, they cause damage, wrinkles, sunspots, age spots, all that kind of thing. So that's what free radicals do. And so phytochemicals found in greens help to combat that. And they also help to power your cells for cell turnover and division and all that good stuff. Now, why do we want to keep those skin cells healthy? Another fun fact, vitamin D is only synthesized in the skin. So you really want to keep all those cells healthy and working properly and not be interrupting your vitamin D production, okay? Vitamin D production is responsible for keeping things like breast cancer, colon cancer, prostate cancer, high blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease, obesity, all those things at bay. It's really an amazing micronutrient. And so if you are using a chemical-based sunscreen, it all comes full circle. If you are using a chemical-based sunscreen and it is preventing your skin from absorbing sunlight, which is the only way you can get vitamin D naturally, okay, not talking about supplements, then you're not going to be producing vitamin D. And that's a really important micronutrient to have. So again, these are all like super fun facts. Can you tell I have a degree in science? I really love this stuff. So if your head's spinning, don't worry, you can go back and watch the replay. So I do 3 servings of greens. I do one in my morning shake, I do one in my lunch shake, and then right around 12:30, 1 o'clock, I don't take it too late in the day, otherwise I'm up tap dancing until 3 o'clock in the morning. I like to do, I know some people call it Hulk juice, I call it super juice, my kids call it sludge. It is, I take a large Isa shaker, I fill it with unsweetened organic green tea, and Kelly Heimbach, I can blame you for this. I fill it with unsweetened green tea. I put in a pack of greens. I put in a pack of Ionics, and I shake it up and add ice. And then I sit that for about an hour. It takes me about an hour to get it down. Nothing dissolves. It settles. It's kind of thick and cloudy, but it's so good for you. So, and let me tell you something. You want to talk about energy. I don't know. E-shots have got nothing on this. Hi, Jace. This is amazing. Better than a cup of coffee, better than an E-shot or 3. And like I said, I try not to have it after 3 o'clock in the afternoon because I will be up being obnoxiously awake to everybody in the middle of the night. So just a great natural way to keep yourself awake. So that's the way that I get my 3rd serving of greens in. So the other supplement that's really key is if you are not taking daily essentials, with Isagenix, super amazing because you're going to get vitamin D in there. You're going to get omegas. Omegas are so important because you need all of those fats to produce those lovely, luxurious skin cells. So I do my complete essentials, and then I take extra omegas. And you can buy the omegas just on their own. They are if you can see, they are the big yellow clear thing in here, and they actually do not make you burp fish oil. I have put it in my mouth and I have chewed it, and it's kind of like eating lemon flavored olive oil. It's not bad, not great, but it's not bad. But then you can also take extra omegas. So those are just great ways for you to use our products. And if you've ever come across somebody who is curious about what you use in Isagenix to keep yourself healthy, and you tell them about it and you hear, oh, I'm not a shake person. Oh, I like to chew my food. I mean, we've all heard the gamut of things like that. Chances are that person, though, is using skincare products. Chances are that person drinks coffee. Chances are that person eats chocolate. So you can bring in a whole other level of product offerings to them if they're not interested in shakes and cleanse. And maybe when they start to love how their skin looks, maybe you'd be like, hey, let me talk to you about greens. Let me talk to you about our shakes. And some people are just different like that. I actually have 2 customers that started with skincare, which is really surprising. And you know what? If I didn't know about the skincare, they never would have, because I was kind of afraid to talk about it with people because I thought there's no way that our product can compare with the, the department store premium brands or some of the other direct sales brands that are out there right now that are really clean and that are focused on just being skincare companies. But we can. It's a really great product line, and you can feel really good using it. There's a ton of clinical research online. We are very transparent about our ingredients. It's very easy to find everything, and so I love that idea that, you know, we can provide something else to somebody who, you know, maybe isn't interested in doing shakes or cleanses. So that is that's kind of the conclusion of what I was going to talk about. I'm really excited that, wow, it's 8:34 and I totally stayed on time, and I probably spoke fast. So if you need to watch it again, we're going to post the replay in all of your team groups. Does anybody have any questions right now? You're all on mute, so you have to unmute yourself. But if anybody has any questions, please feel free.
I don't have a question. I have a comment. Can you hear me?
Yes, and you look really, really good.
Thanks. So I encourage you to post about the skincare, because, you know, I kind of felt the same way as well. And I posted, you know, just about how, because so many people, I have friends that are in other network marketing companies, and they come to me and they, you know, oh, use my skincare. And I'm like, oh, Isagenix has a skincare line. And they're like, I didn't know that. And after about the third or fourth person, I'm like, okay, I need to really tap into this. So I posted about it, and I had 2 people that reached out to me specifically because they had used other products that weren't clean, and they had, you know, not so good reactions to it. And yeah, so definitely people, this is so untapped. People don't know about it, so really get the word out.
Definitely, yeah. Take pictures of your bathroom counter using it. If you have any questions, reach out to, you know, Holly or Kelly, and, you know, we can help you out with it. But I can tell you, you will not be disappointed with this skincare line. It is wonderful. And I'll tell you something. I am a big proponent of Beauty Counter. I love Beauty Counter products. I'm not a Beauty Counter rat, but I have a lot of friends that are. And I've been really happy with Beauty Counter. So it was really hard for me to be like, okay, I'll give Rejuvity a try. Like, how could I even consider not giving it a try? It's our product. And I was saying to my friend the other day, I was like, I'm gradually using up all my Beauty Counter, and, you know, and using just Isagenix products now. And so, you know, when Isagenix starts to wear makeup, then they'll have me one for life. But yeah, it's a great product. And, you know, one of the things that's really neat, okay, and let's talk about these little packets again. If you have never done a healthy happy hour or a launch party or just like a get together with friends, I think everybody on this call is a business builder. So you can get 10 of these for $20. These for $2, you can't even give a shake sample away for that cheap. And they get 7 products that are going to last them probably about 4 days if they're not like completely bonkers with their packets. And again, remember, I'm not chintzy with my product. So it lasted me, you know, 2 packets, you know, well, 1 1/4, 1 1/2 lasted me for 7 days on vacation. So I take these with me when I fly, when I'm going overnight somewhere. So I don't have to pack 7 containers like this. And you know what, when someone says, and I've had a number of people say to me, wow, your skin looks so good. And I'm not used to hearing that, because I have struggled with my skin my entire life. And to hear at 39 that your skin looks good, you're like, what? You need to clear off your goggles. But then I can pull one of these out of my purse and say, I would love for you to try, you know, for 3 or 4 days, the products that I use. And sometimes I'll give them like a shake sample too, you know, a shake packet. But if you do a healthy happy hour, you can use these as a door prize giveaway. But again, for $2, it's a really great marketing bonus. But you can use them for yourself too, which is really nice too. And before I invested in the entire system, I used these for a couple of weeks and then finally said, okay, I got to stop using up all these packets and I need to just, you know, get the whole system. So that's a really neat thing to do with these. And again, we're going to give away, a bunch of them tonight. You might all be getting one tonight. But that's a really great business building tool. So put that down as an action item. I saw that Melissa said your 90-day action plan was to get greens into your body 3 times a day. That's an awesome goal, and your body will thank you. And I think between using greens 3 times a day, omegas twice a day, and Rejuvity, I really think that that's made a big difference in my skin. So I know it has. I definitely know it has. And I am out in the sun probably every single day for at least 4 or 5 hours. So my skin takes a beating outside a lot. But you know, between the sun care, the sunblock, and these products, I can't say enough about it. And of course, lots and lots of water. So drink lots and lots of water. Anybody else have any questions? No? Anyone's head spinning?
I had a comment too. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. I think I look like I'm in a haunted house in my car.
You do.
Yeah. I was not really careful about my skin for a long. I mean, I used oil of Olay. That was about all I ever used. And I have to say that the eye cream, I've tried other eye creams before. The Isagenix eye cream is so not greasy, smooth. It's just eye cream and I think has heat going on. I love it. So if anybody's looking for a new eye cream, highly recommend it.
Yeah, that's a good point, Polly, because the eye cream does absorb fast. It's not a super rich eye cream, which is important for those of us with oily skin, because if you put something too rich on your skin, you are going to get, you know, pimples or milia, you know, those little white spots and stuff. So it's definitely a great, I was going to ask, Carly, you guys are millennials, right? Yeah. Okay. So you're like the perfect target audience for this, because this is honestly, this is the equivalent of, you know, somebody going in and buying not even like department store, like spa, like Obagi. You know, if you've heard of some high-end skincare lines where it costs you $500 and $600 to get an entire system. And I think the Rejuvity, the whole system is, what is it, like 170, I think, for full size, 7 full size products. I should know that. I have a price list here somewhere. But yeah, it's a great thing for you guys. You know, bonus you can share, which is nice. And my husband has actually started to take mine. So you know, but he doesn't. He says he doesn't, but he does. I totally know he does. But you know, you guys, this would be a great tool for you guys. I know. I think you guys are pretty new into business building, so this would be a great tool for you guys to be like, hey, I mean, look at how nice it is. It's everything looks so pretty and so professional, and you know, it's a great little gimme to hand out to people. You know, slap your business card on the back or something like that, and you know, just a great thing to give away. Or even on Facebook, like, hey, you know what, we've got 10 samples of our skincare line that we want to give away, you know, a 4-day supply of our skincare to the first 10 people who respond. I mean, that's a great thing to catch leads, to, you know, to be able to get a lead.
Yeah, I think we actually said that we actually wrote that down to buy the sample packs, because Katie said she wanted to try them, and I said those would be great to give away, because we are going to start doing some parties at the house. So
awesome. Yeah, and people have no idea. And you know, the nice thing is to be able to say all of our products work in synergy with one another. For how clean our nutrition is, our skincare is just as clean. And you know, and now is the time when you guys can capture, I'm sure that all of your friends are your age, and you can say, now is the time to, you know, to capture your youth. I mean, it sounds so cliche, but seriously, now is the time, so that you're not 40 or 45 and saying, oh gosh, I didn't take care of myself. I mean, it's just, I say all the time, I wish I found Isagenix when I was 20, but that's okay. All right, anybody else before we wrap up the call here? iPad raised hand. Is that you? Is that you, Polly? Did you raise your hand? iPad. Okay. Only one not able to hear. It's broken and very distant. Ugh. Oh, sorry, Melissa. You might have to watch the replay. You know, maybe something's going in your house. You know what? Maybe the cell phone towers are going wacky, ready for the eclipse tomorrow, or something like that. You know, we're not going to probably have cell service across the state tomorrow, so that's exciting. Okay, so listen, since we've got what have we got? 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6 people on besides Kelly, Polly, and I. So you know what? I'm going to make an executive decision, and you're all going to get a sample of the Rejuvity. We're going to go away 6 instead of 5, since you guys made the effort to be on the call. And yeah, you guys will be able to enjoy Rejuvity. And then you can, next Isa Body coupon, you guys can all buy the full size kit. So So congrats for that. Kelly, did you write down you know what, I could write everybody down. But Kelly, did you write everyone down? Kelly's in the dark right now. I can't see your beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
I did.
So we will, you know what you can do since you're on the call? Message your address to whoever is your upline between the three of us, and we will get these out to you this week. So thank you for being on the call.
I think Cindy Gums had a question.
Oh, Cindy, I'm sorry. Cindy, sorry.
That's okay. Is the ISA guard still available?
It is. So it went off of the back office. Kelly and I were freaking out a little bit a few months ago. It went away from the back office. It's only on back office. It's not available on the retail site. So
Okay.
It disappeared for about 2 or 3 weeks.
Not available auto ship.
What?
I don't think it was the last when I checked. It was just the wholesale orders.
Right.
Okay. And I have a question about that. Like, I haven't gotten it because I thought it was kind of pricey, and I have me and 3 boys, and so how long does it last? Because I need to I'm in North Carolina, so I need to make it last,
Right.
you know, a while. So how long do you think?
So I bought 6 2
Mhm.
months ago, and I have 2 left.
Okay.
And so we hit the beach or the water park probably 4 days a week, 5 days a week, and I've got 5 people.
Right. Okay.
I use it on my kids' faces. I use like a stick on their faces, but then I'll use this on like the tops of their shoulders. And I also don't apply sunscreen to their whole body. I put it on like the points that get sun the most, and then I just let them get vitamin D through the rest of their skin. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have one more question about sun. Oh, it escapes me. I'll come back. But thank you.
No problem. If you think of it, just message me.
I will.
Okay.
Thanks.
You can write it in the comments after the video gets posted too.
Yes.
If you remember.
Perfect. All right. Okay, well, we're going to wrap it up. It's 8:46. Thank you for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday night, and we will see you on next week's call.
Thanks,
Bye.
Alex.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.